Welcome everyone to another
We Draw Together!
Today is the 4th of July. It's a very special 4th of July because it's the 250th anniversary of our country, the United States of America. So, in honor of this day, we are going to draw an American flag. Yeah, with some fireworks going off in the background, and we're going to make it kind of waving in the wind, and let's get to it. Alright, first thing we're going to do is kind of start over on the left and about the middle of your page, the middle this way, and then over here to the left. And we're going to draw a line that kind of angles up to the left, and it gets about a third of the way across the page and then loops back like that. And then you're just going to keep it going. It's going to loop back again at an angle up, and then we're going to do that one more time. Loop it back and around, and then it'll end over here towards the edge of the page. Next, we're going to draw lines that come up from each one of these points, from this point, this point, this one, and this one. And so let's go ahead and start over here. And you're going to draw the same length line as this one over here. So since this is a little higher, this is going to come up a little higher than that line. This one's about the same. It's going to come about like that. And this one's a little lower because, or at least mine is, my point is a little bit lower than that one there. And now we're just going to follow this curve right here on the top. And so we'll curve it and it'll curve around to hit that one. And then this one will start a little bit lower, and then you're going to make this same curve like that, and it'll curve around and hit this one. And then this one will start a little bit lower here. Just get drawn out to there. I'm gonna close mine off, and now we've got that kind of wavy looking flag. And so now let's pick a spot about halfway down, and we're gonna follow this same curve across, and that'll be the stars part of our flag. And then the next thing we're gonna do is draw the 13 stripes. You have 13 stripes for the 13 colonies. And you're going to do that with making 12 lines. So I'm going to kind of try to mark. Maybe I'll pick a spot. Well, no, I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just going to try to see if I can make these 12 marks and make them even. Just eyeball it here. Oh gosh, missed there. So I'm just going to try to draw my 12 lines in here. Man, mine are looking not very good.
Oh no.
I need to do 3 more. Okay. And then here you're just going to be following this curve all the way. 12 lines will give you 13 stripes. And we're not saying very much in this video because we're counting in our heads. I can't count and talk. Oh wow, I really messed up. This is gonna be a really big stripe.
Oh no!
And so underneath the stars part is 6 stripes, and so you'll put in 5 lines. Maybe I'll do a better job here. So far this is rough. Yeah, while Savannah is finishing hers, the colors that are on this flag all have a meaning. Red is for courage. It was courageous for our founding fathers to defy the British government and say that we wanted to be our own country, and courage for military. And then blue is for justice, that we believe in justice in our country. And white is for purity. We believe that right and wrong should prevail. Those are all awesome attributes of our country. Okay, now for the stars, you can draw in 50 stars if you want to, or I'll just show you a little coloring trick, and we'll just do it right now. I'm going to get my markers from here, because if you want to do this and do stars this way, this is just a little trick where you draw yourself a border on here with the blue, and then you just sort of draw a checkerboard, and you can have 5 rows of 10. So if I draw 4 lines in here, 1, 2, 3, 4, that will give me 5 rows, and then I can just go like this, and I'm going to do 9 lines like this that will give me 10 stars. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh my gosh, 9. Kind of ran out there, but that's a cheating way to do stars, and they don't even really look like stars, so you don't have to do it that way. You can kind of come back in here and make them look a little more star-like, but or you can just draw yourself 50 stars in there.
Good deal. Stretchy.
Which Savannah is going to try to tackle. She's going straight for the star way, the hand-drawn stars, which is going to look probably better than mine.
Just add some stars off the top, because why not? I think I might actually have like 60 stars. Whoops.
One cool thing about the flag that I found out is if you cut a little piece off right here with the red and the white, it's a Texas flag, because you have 1 star and a blue area, and then 1 red and 1 white stripe over there.
Beautiful. One thing of each thing.
Now we're going to do our flagpole, and it can just go right along here and just keep going, and then just draw another line right next to it, and then it can kind of pass the top a little to make it look like it's a little bit above it. And then we're going to draw an eagle on the top of ours, so just pick a spot somewhere above the end of where your lines stop and draw this line that goes out like that, and then it can kind of come down and then beak back over. That's his beak. Very nice. And then you're going to draw a line that curves and then straightens out like that, and a line that curves and straightens out like that. And then you're just going to kind of draw these feathers coming back here like this to where the wings started, and then just put you one of these shapes on the bottom. Put you a couple lines in there like that. Put you an eye in here. And you can finish this out. You can put another mark in there if you want. And over here if you want, kind of these parentheses. And there you have it. And if you want to add a little his feet, you can add some feet in there.
Beautiful.
Next, let's do some fireworks. So for fireworks, you can do them easy ones like this, where they just leave a spot in here where they don't touch, and you can just go out like that from the center. Or you can do these ones too, or you can mix them, where you kind of get this curve look, and they curve less and less as they get around to the top, and then they switch. They start curving the other way, and then the bottom ones can be longer, and then they'll straighten when they get to the very bottom, and then they'll curve back the other way. And you can just do kind of a mix and match of those kind. And then some of them, if you want, you can put some stars on the ends of each one of these things. Or you can put some dots. Oh, whoops, I have my dots going on my flagpole, which makes it look like it's in the front, which it's not. It's in the back.
Yeah.
And we can even put some up here. You can put some littler ones, smaller ones. Maybe one that looks like it's coming out from behind the flag, like that.
You did a fuzzy one back here. Looks like it's fuzzy.
Oh, nice. Fuzzy firework.
Thank you. Yay.
Excellent. Okay, now we're going to color ours in, and you can color yours in too, and we'll see you at the end. We're done with our American flags. They turned out awesome, very patriotic. Fireworks bursting in the background, flagpole, eagle on top. My checkerboard stars are not very patriotic, but at least there's sort of 50 on there. What about yours, Samantha? You ended up with something going on in the bottom right corner there.
Oh yes. If you haven't seen the Sandlot movie, it's a great movie. Go watch it. But it's about these kids playing baseball, and there's one scene in it where they're like underneath the fireworks because it's 4th of July and they're all playing baseball because they can stay out late because the fireworks are going.
Oh, that's awesome. Yes, Sandlot. I love that movie. I like Ham on there. Well, we hope you have a great 4th of July. We hope you share this video with someone who wants to draw a flag. And if you comment with your picture of your flag on wherever that you see this video, then we'd love to put it on our website. So, happy 4th of July, America. Have a great day. Love you. God loves you more. Bye-bye.
Bye.